Negumereanu and Kennedy Nzechukwu in the light heavyweight division. I'm going to say it right now, coin flip. I mean, it's a 50-50 fight if I have ever seen one. If you look at Kennedy, he's 29 years old, almost in the prime of his career, very tall, very lengthy, with a 5-inch height and 5-inch reach advantage. He's gotten some solid wins, going out there, decisioning Darko Stosic, getting knockout wins over Carlos Ulberg and Danilo Marquez, but he was losing those fights. He was getting absolutely destroyed by Carlos Ulberg in the striking in that first round. Came back and knocked him out. He was getting absolutely destroyed in the wrestling from Danilo Marquez. Came back and he knocked him out. Those guys are very, very good at what they do. Carlos Ulberg is a very, very, very good striker. Trains with Israel Adesanya. It was pretty okay to assume he would probably have the better striking than Kennedy Nzechukwu. So, of course, Carlos had the advantage early on, but then Kennedy came back and knocked him out. Danilo Marquez, it was obviously right to assume he's going to have the better wrestling and go out there and control him early, but of course, he came back and he knocked him out. Negumereanu isn't really that good in one facet of the game. He's not as good of a wrestler as Danilo Marquez. He's not as good of a striker as Carlos Ulberg. So I don't really see Negumereanu going out there doing what either Danilo or Carlos Ulberg did and dominating Kennedy Nzechukwu in either facet of the game. I expect this fight to be a very, very close one. I do believe Kennedy has the advantage in the later rounds. He's shown to be an absolute beast in that third round and in that second round. I believe Kennedy has the power advantage. He's taller. He's lengthier. Maybe Negumereanu does have the wrestling advantage and could play to that early on in the fight, but I'm going to go Kennedy Nzechukwu. I believe he will lose the first round, but he will come back and win the second and third round with the striking. Prediction, Kennedy Nzechukwu by a 29-28 decision.